The following program is presented by its producer through the facilities of Manhattan Cable Television in accordance with government regulations. We are not responsible for the content of the program, and its transmission does not imply our approval.
Hello, Mr. Hammond.
All right.
Backbeat Productions presents The Jon Hammond Show. And now, here he is, your host, the star of the show, Jon Hammond.
Hammond Report for Saturday, March 26th of 2022. Jon Hammond, the organ player and accordionist. I'm back with my daily Hammond Report once again. Thank you very much, folks, for joining me for some more of my music and stories. Hope everybody's doing okay out there. We are looking and listening to a clip of the late great David Fathead Newman on tenor saxophone. And yours truly at the Hammond B3 organ. Of course, that's Bernard Purdy, Pretty Purdy. Inventor of the Purdy Shuffle at the drums. And I had a beautiful gig yesterday. Well, I had a really great time running around Midtown with my camera looking at some of the new giant skyscrapers. Try to fit them into the camera viewfinder. It's so big. It's just unbelievable, you know? And of course, this is the 31st day of the horrible, horrendous, there's not even any words to describe the Ukrainian invasion by Vladimir Putin and President Joe Biden. He called him out today that it's time for him to go, and I say yes. That son of a bitch has to go. Don't you know? I'll play some organ here for you. Yeah, I'm at the B3. I've been grinding the B3 for a long time, all over the world. I've got two big Hammond organs. I got B3 and the A100. And then my roller organs that are portable. Thank you very much, Joe Berger, for shooting the camera that eventually got stolen. That's right. It was a really cool camera, too. Panasonic PV430D. And a digital game boost so you could shoot in dark clubs. And this club was a lot of fun. I really miss it. The Zanzibar and Grill. On the east side of Manhattan, right next to Sarge's Deli. And we used to go to Sarge's Deli quite a lot. Got the hamburger down on the grill. Bernard's happy back there on the cans, oh yeah. Yeah. David Fathead Newman. I just call him David. There's a whole story how he got that nickname. I'll tell you another time. I miss David, and his wife Karen was very nice too. They moved to Woodstock. When I first met him, he was living in the village, and right before I moved to Paris, I went to visit them at their apartment and told me where to go. We're going to take you home with this one, folks. Have a beautiful weekend. Come back tomorrow. safe one. I'm out of here. Before I go, I just want to say bye-bye now. Good morning, everybody. It's the Hammond Report. For Thursday, March 31st of 2022. This is Jon Hammond, the organ player and accordionist. I'm back with my Hammond Report. Thank you very much, folks, for joining me once again for some more of my music and stories. Fired up the big Hammond A100 here today. And yesterday, I took the car in, got some new brakes. Gotta have some good brakes. Getting ready for a big drive. And crossed the bridge. Speaking of the bridge, this song has a nice bridge. And my late great friend Fred Staton, he was the world's oldest jazz musician, gigging right up to 102 years old. He said this was his favorite tune after all those years of playing. So I'm gonna play it for you on the organ. Yeah, I've been hearing from friends all over the world today. Happy Thursday, one of my favorite days. And tomorrow morning I have a gig, playing for some nice folks before lunch will be served. Been having fun taking pictures with real film and some digital ones too, to kill some time. I'm hoping that the bombings will stop immediately in Ukraine. It's just horrible watching that. My heart goes out to everybody affected over there. So I'm going to try and raise everybody's spirits with some instrumental music here. I want to wish everybody to have a safe and beautiful day. Oh yeah, I got my second booster yesterday. So that's always good. I hardly felt it. We're going to take you home with this one. I just want to say one last thing before I slide out of here, and that is bye-bye now.
Where the Beatles used to live when they were playing on the Reeperbahn in the 60s.
Hammond Report, Friday, April 1st, 2022.
That John Lennon used to enjoy, and they told me some interesting stories about his time here and with the boys. And this is an incredible thing for me to be broadcasting to you from here in Hamburg, Germany, up in the north, where it's been rather cold lately. There's still snow on the ground. And we arrived 2 nights ago after a long flight from San Francisco to London, and then hanging out for a while in London Heathrow Airport. And we had a beautiful flight over from London to Hamburg on Lufthansa after an aborted takeoff by the captain, which was very slickly done. And the second time around, we got up in the air, and here we are. I had a very busy day yesterday, which started out with a run to the Internet Cafe. Our friends over on the Schulterblatt here in the St. Pauli region area of Hamburg where we are, and then I got picked up and taken to a local radio station that does a fantastic jazz show that I was live on in the afternoon with radio host Gabriela Benedix, who is the director of Jazz Bureau Hamburg, and she's been doing a fantastic thing there for over 12 years with the Jazz Bureau Hamburg and helping the jazz musicians around the Hamburg area to get the word out about their gigs and support making jazz music here. And there's a great jazz scene in Hamburg, I gotta say. And I'm going to start out the show today with a live recording that I'm very happy to have been a part of, and I have the disc here in my hand. It's a live recording we did just a few months ago, my last time here, in a nice new club called Music Club Live, and this was broadcast live on Jazz House Radio, which I was on today on their afternoon jazz program called Jazz House Radio. So I'm gonna take you to Music Club Live, and you'll hear me introduce some of the musicians in between the tunes. First thing up is a little bit of some of my favorite drummer up here, Heinz Leicius. Yeah. And you got it on Jon Hammond's Afternoon Slide on KYOU, KYCY 1550 AM, San Francisco, California. But it's the wee hours of the morning here in Hamburg, Germany. That's my friend Heinz on the drums in Music Club Live. Oh yeah. Yeah. Out of sight. All right. Yeah, that's Heinz Leicius. And also on the band, an old friend of mine on guitar. That's Sandra Hempel on guitar. First time on the band. Frank Della on tenor saxophone from the NDR Orchestra. And myself on the Hammond XK3 organ. Headphone. Put your headphone on, folks. I got mine on. Yeah. Bring it down. our favorite place on the dial. Bring it down. 1550. Don't you know?
Heinz Lichers on the Schlagzeug, meine Damen, meine Herren.
Yeah. That means drummer in Deutsch. A beautiful audience.
Auf die 96.0. Die Jazz-Sendung in Hamburg hier live aus dem Musikclub live.
That's my friend Ralph on the microphone there. This is a live radio broadcast.
Ja, die Band hat jetzt erstmal 8 Minuten.
Yeah. The next tune we're going to play is a bossa nova that I wrote in Paris, France in the year of 1981 after taking the Concorde jet there, which totally changed my life. Because, ladies and gentlemen, now I'm supersonic. It was a beautiful experience. Yeah, Big Frank doing a nice job the first time on the band. Yeah. And we're going to be playing tonight in a very nice club called Downtown Blues Club, which is in a big steakhouse called Landhaus Walter by the Stadtpark. So we'll come early. The load-in is about 5 p.m. And then some friends of mine are going to come and join us. It's a little late birthday party for myself. I just turned 53, and we're going to have a good old time tonight. I played there a long time ago. It's the only club I ever played in where I got 6 encores. And so it's going to be a big pleasure to return to Downtown Blues Club inside the Landhaus Walter. And tonight I'm going to have my friend Lutz Buchner on tenor saxophone. I'm going to be playing some of his music a little bit later in this show on the Hammond Cast Show on KYOU, KYCY. And also along with Heinz on the drums. And it's a cool thing that because my co-producer and guitarist, his name is Joe Berger, and my name is Hammond, Jon Hammond. So you know everybody calls us Hamburger, and here we are in Hamburg, and our drummer is Heinz. So you gotta have some Heinz on the hamburger, you know.
Hammond Report for Saturday, April 2nd of 2022. Jon Hammond, the organ player here, and accordionist. Thank you very much, folks, for joining me once again for some more of my music and stories. Well, today, I would like to take this opportunity to wish my good friend, main man, Roland Barber, a very happy and healthy birthday in Nashville, Tennessee. He's just to my right there, playing trombone. And next to Roland is Cord Martin on the tenor saxophone. Back there kicking us on the drums is Louis Flip Winfield. And to Cord's right is Joe Berger, guitar. And Chuggy Carter back there, congas and percussions. And special guest Lee Oscar on harmonica. I go way back with Lee. And he's playing through his favorite Bayer ribbon microphone that he always brings to the gig. Special thanks to Greg Harriman for keeping a line open for Lee's microphone, and always a good sound and great stage, and the NAMM folks for inviting us once again to play on the NAMM Bandstand in Music City, Nashville, at the Nashville Music City Center. Yeah, Lee. Cord Martin on tenor saxophone. Yeah, Corey. I really miss playing with these guys in Nashville. Things are starting to open up now, so we'll get back there. And I want to remind everybody that the Reunion NAMM show is coming up June 3rd through June 5th. Coming right up. And some folks are coming and some companies are coming, some companies are not. But I can tell you one thing, I will be there sure as the sun rises. And we're getting the band together. And I have confirmations from most of the musicians that they'll be with us. That was nice, Court. This is gonna blow your mind. Roland broke out the seashell. Yeah. Wow. The one and only Roland Barber, folks. Yeah. And Roland's twin brother, Rasan, it's his birthday today, too. So I want to wish both Rasan and Roland happy birthdays. This is Joe Berger on the guitar. Playing the pickup tester guitar from my friends at TV Jones. Thank you, Thomas. He always loans that guitar to Joe. And Joe loves that guitar. You should just give it to him. The neck broke off it and they put it back on. It's been around the block a few times. You know, there's no question about it who Rasan and Roland were named after. Of course, it's Rasan Roland Kirk, who I had the great honor of seeing many times. And they do the name right. Carrying on the tradition. I'm going to play some organ here for you. This is my tune called Pocket Funk. Next time you do the laundry, folks, take care to check all your pockets so you go get that pocket funk. International problem. Speaking about international problem, sending out my most powerful wishes for some kind of peace already in Ukraine. Terrible. Breaks my heart what's going on over there. There's a glimmer of hope. So let's hope for the best, everybody. Break it down. Chuggy Carter. Yeah, I tell you. That's the rhythm of life right there, everybody. I go way back with Chuggy. He drove his drums all the way in from New Jersey to Nashville. Thank you, Chuggy. Nothing like having Chuggy Carter on the band. It don't cost the Jon Hammond Funk unit for nothing. And back there on the drums, Lewis Flip Winfield. And they don't call him Flip for nothing. Check this out. Yeah. And that is how we do the pocket funk. Roland brings so much to the band. Oh man, we gotta get back to Nashville. But Roland came out to Anaheim, so I'm hoping that he's gonna come and join us. I'll be looking for everybody in Anaheim. Early bird gets the worm, and a second mouse gets the cheese. Jon Hammond told you so. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a beautiful Saturday night, everybody. Whatever you do, be careful, because we won't be talking to ya. Not about ya. Jon Hammond told you so. One last thing before we slide out of here. That is, bye-bye now.
Thank you. Pocket